Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. There are feelings for you right now. Come on in, take a breath, because y'all know exactly how we do it over here. We get real, we get raw, we get straight to the truth without sugarcoating anything. Now, before we dive into your pile, Spirit told me to open this real quick for a limited time only. I brought back my 3 for $33 reading because a lot of you have been saying or asking, Clarity Bay, can you just hold it a little longer? And I completely understand. So listen, there are a lot of things that I can tell you in a private reading that I cannot say here on YouTube, if you know what I mean. The spiritual tea, the personal specifics, and the timeline details, the things that Spirit whispers that I can't publicly expose. All of that comes through in your 3 for $33 reading. You can ask me about this connection, your next love, your money path, your career, your future, or what your guides are trying to tell you right now. And I'll go straight in, okay? No filters, no limits, just truth. The link is in the description if you feel pulled. All right, so let's get into it. Take a moment here and meditate on the 3 cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This is card 1 with the turquoise crystal, card 2 with the citrine, and card 3 with the rose quartz. All right, so just take a moment, meditate, and choose your card. All right, so let's get straight into it. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. There are feelings for you right now. Come on in, take a breath, because y'all know exactly how we do it over here. We get real, we get raw, and we get straight to the truth without sugarcoating anything. Now, before we dive into your pile, Spirit told me to open this up real quick for a limited time only. I brought back the 3 for $33 reading because a lot of you guys have been asking, leaving messages on my website asking for me to keep it open for a little while longer. And yes, I will. Okay, but just for a little while. Now, listen. There are a lot of things that I can tell you in a private reading that I cannot say here on YouTube, if you know what I mean. The spiritual tea, the personal specifics, the timeline details, the things that Spirit whispers that I can't publicly expose. All of that comes through in your 3 for 33. All right, 3 for $33. You can ask me about this connection, your next love, your money path, your career, your future, or what guides are trying to tell you right now. And I'll go straight in. I will go straight in. No filters, no limits, just truth. The link is in the description if you feel pulled. All right, so let's talk. Pile 1. Listen, honey. The turquoise heart crystal and the listen card. You pick the turquoise heart, which already tells me your energy is soft but powerful, intuitive but grounded, loving but not naive. And let me just say this with love, but directness. This person knows exactly who you are. They know you are intuitive. They know you're spiritually tuned in. They know that you can feel energy shifts before they even make a move. See, you are not someone that they can confuse. You are not someone they can breadcrumb. You are not someone that they can hide from. They know that you see through them. And that is why they're acting the way they're acting. Because the listen card is telling me something loud AF, is that they hear you even when they are silent. Your energy speaks louder than most people's words, okay? Now, honey, just let me talk my talk for a second. This person has never met someone with your level of insight. They have never dealt with someone who can read their intentions, their fear, their desire, their hesitation, all without saying a word. And that makes them nervous. And not because you're overwhelming, but because you're the first person who reveals their truth back to them. They can't play with you. They can't run from you. They can't lie to you because you'll feel it before they finish the sentence. That's the energy we're starting with. You have 6 cards in this pile, and every one of them is going to expose another layer of their feelings. Now, with each card, we're driving into their hidden feelings, their fears, their intentions, what they're planning versus what they are pretending, and how they truly feel about you underneath the surface. This is a talk-heavy reading, and I'm not holding back. All right, pile 1, let's go ahead and pull your first card, because this first card is going to expose the heart of their energy, the part that they don't show you, right? The part that they don't say and what they will not admit out loud. Let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? What's coming through? Thank you, Spirit. You got the apocalypse. Y'all. Apocalypsis. It is spelled Apocolypsis. Honey, that's your first card. Let's go ahead and pull your second card. All right, and I'm just getting all tongue twisted, tongue tied. Y'all know this reading gonna be something. Okay, what is the energy, Spirit, as it does relate? Look at this. This is the Hermit card, card 2. So let's go ahead and start with the apocalypse, and then we'll move into the Hermit energy. Thank you, Spirit. All right, honey. Listen, this person is going through a full internal breakdown over you. Not a little confusion, not a minor shift, not the no apocalypse, right? Is the card of the veil tearing, illusions dissolving. It's the truth coming out whether they like it or not. See, this card hits when Spirit says you can't pretend anymore. You can't hide how you feel. And that is exactly what's happening to them, because they thought they could compartmentalize you, right? Oh, Spirit, you just giving me all these big words today. Listen, Spirit's like, girl, you gonna learn how to speak today. Okay? So they thought that they could compartmentalize you, honey. And they thought that they could keep you in a safe emotional box. And they thought that they could control what they felt around you. But you brought something out of them that they were not prepared for. Let me get real. You are the person who exposes their shadow and their desire at the same time. See, because you're the one that makes them confront who they have been versus who they want to be. So that's why they acted funny. And that's why they pulled back. And that's why you felt the energy shift. Because apocalypse is the card that says that their old way of doing relationships cannot survive you. You force growth. You activate truth. You destroy the patterns in the best possible way. See, because you break open their emotional armor. And whether they admit it or not, they feel you in their spirit, okay? And they feel you in their chest. You are unforgettable energy. This card shows me that they're having a realization about you that they cannot unsee. All right. Now let's go into card 2, the Hermit. Now, when the apocalypse shows up followed by the Hermit, baby, that is a message, because this person is in deep reflection about you right now. Not talking, not expressing, and not showing anything on the surface, but inside They replay everything. They analyze every interaction. They look back at what they said versus what they meant. And they are seeing the mistakes they made. The hermit is not detachment, it's processing. This person is not in silence because they don't care. They're silent because you hit them harder than they expected. And they can't handle the truth you bring up in them. See, because they're trying to figure out how to approach you without messing up again. Because the Hermit card is the card of deep introspection, soul searching, emotional truth, spiritual awakening, humility, self-awareness, inner preparation. And they are trying to understand why you affect them like this, why they can't let you go, and why you expose parts of them that they didn't even know were there. Because you didn't just show up in their life, you shifted it. And the Hermit is confirmation. See, because they're thinking about you constantly, but they want to approach you correctly this time. Apocalypse equals their emotional walls breaking. The Hermit equals them trying to rebuild themselves in a more honest way. This is big. Do you hear me? Now, pile one, because these two cards came out together. Card 3 is going to expose their fear, what they're scared to say, what they hold back, and what they're hiding behind the silence, right? And you're going to want to hear this because this is where the story turns. All right, Clarity family, let's go ahead and pull your third card. All right. What is the energy as it does relate? What's coming through? All right, my fantasy. You're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for inspiration. I want you. Child. Look. Okay. Listen, Linda. Y'all remember that video of that cute little boy? A long time ago, it went viral. He was like, Linda, 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 listen, because his mom, he was trying to tell his mom something, and she would not listen to him. And he was like, Linda, listen, listen, Linda. Okay? This is that. Listen, Power One. I need you to sit with this because Spirit is not whispering right now. This message came in loud. You're my fantasy. That's exactly the phrase that Spirit pushed through. This person doesn't just like you. They don't just think about you. You are their fantasy, their escape, their desire, their inspiration, their internal obsession that they try to spiritualize, hide, or rationalize. See, because this energy is so strong that Spirit is showing me that they have photos of you saved, videos, screenshots, memories, little things that you have done or said. They replay it. And not just replay, they use it. They draw on it for comfort, excitement, energy, imagination, and motivation. See, because your presence in their life, even from a distance, it awakens a part of them that they don't allow anyone to touch. This card is wild because it reveals something most people don't like to admit. You live rent-free in their private world, their mind, their imagination, their dreams, their late-night thoughts, their internal space where they don't let anyone else in. And let me talk to you straight. This person is physically, emotionally, and spiritually drawn to you. It's not casual interest. It's not a crush. It's magnetic. It's primal. It's intuitive. It's spiritual. You are the person they fantasize about when life gets heavy. You are the person they imagine themselves with when they think, who would actually understand me? They want you. But here's the twist. Apocalypsis plus the Hermit plus fantasy energy creates a very specific story. They want you more than they know how to handle. You trigger desire and vulnerability at the same time. And they're not just drawn to your beauty, it's your energy, your confidence, your mystery, your softness with boundaries, your intuition, your depth, your presence. They've never experienced someone like you. And that's why card 3 is showing this so boldly. I want you. I imagine you. I escape into you. But pile 1. This also reveals their fear. Because card 3 exposes how badly they want you. So card 4 is going to expose why the desire scares them. Because fantasy is safe. Real intimacy with you, that requires honesty, vulnerability, and effort. And that's where they struggle. All right, Clarity family, let's go ahead and pull your 4th card. Card 4 is going to show what they're afraid you will see, expose, or awaken in them. Let's go. What is the energy? As it does relate. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm telling y'all, the total energetic frequency at the end of this reading, what I am picking up is so shocking. It's going to blow your mind. It's coming at the end because it's going to help tie everything together. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy? As it does relate. What's coming through? Right, you have God, benevolence, and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. Listen, y'all already know. Pile 1. This is where the reading takes a turn. And I need you to hear me clearly. This card does not come out unless a connection has a spiritual assignment. You pulled God, benevolence, compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. And as it does relate, the message Spirit is pushing through is intense. You woke up something divine in this person. Not just desire, not just fantasy, not just attraction, a spiritual force, a calling, a remembering. This person sees you as someone who carries an energy that they cannot replicate anywhere else. Now, let me talk heavy for a second. You activated their conscious. You activated their morality. You activated their compassion. And you activated the part of them that actually wants to do right, not just say right. This person sees a level of light in you that makes them evaluate their behavior, confront their shadow, and reflect on their wounds and question who they have been. The apocalypse equals the breakdown of their old self. The Hermit equals the internal reflection. Fantasy equals the desire and longing. God equals the spiritual awakening that you trigger. This person sees you as rare, chosen, elevated, spiritually protected, divinely guided, deeply intuitive, and not like anyone they've ever connected with. And this is why they distance. This is why they come forward, then pull away. And this is why they act inconsistent or overwhelmed. Because you don't just hit their heart, you hit their soul. You remind them of the person they want to be. You expose the parts of them that they've been avoiding, and you bring out their spiritual potential and their emotional truth. And I'm going to say this boldly because Spirit isn't whispering it. They feel you like you are above their old life, above their old habits, above their old version of themselves. And that scares them, not because you're intimidating, but because they don't want to disappoint you. You are the one person they want to impress emotionally and spiritually. This is a powerful card. But the next one, card 5, is where the real confession shows up. This is where Spirit reveals what their soul wants with you versus what their ego has been doing. And this next card is going to explain why the connection feels so intense, so magnetic, so unforgettable, and why you can't shake their energy either. All right, Clarity family, let's go ahead and pull your 5th card. Card 5 is going to reveal the deepest layer of their truth and their soul level intention towards you. Let's go. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy? As it does relate. What is coming through? Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? And you got the Loon, intuitive. The Loon is spelled L-O-O-N. The card says, listen to the song in your soul. Trust the intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Pile 1. This card right here, this is their soul speaking directly to yours, right? So Spirit is giving me chills because the message is so clear. They know who you are, intuitive. They know that you can feel them. They know you can hear what they don't say. This person feels like you can pick up their emotions even when they're trying to hide behind silence, distance, avoidance, or distractions. The Loon is the card of soul recognition, intuitive bonding, telepathic connection, emotional depth, and spiritual intimacy. This isn't surface love. This isn't, I think you're cute. This isn't casual attraction. This is soul level knowing, right? Now, here's the thing. You are the only person that they met who makes them feel seen and safe at the same time. They feel like you just know things about them, their moods, their fears, their desires, their truth. And here's the deep part. They don't understand how you know, but they trust that you do. You have a way of reading their energy, and that makes them feel exposed in the best possible way. But also humbled, quiet, reflective. This card is saying that their soul recognizes the love you gave them. Even if their ego didn't know how to receive it, the Loon shows us the truth that they're not expressing. They feel spiritually connected to you, and they feel emotionally drawn to you, and they feel guided back towards you. And this card also has a confession. They look to your energy when you're not around. Your presence calms them. Your attention grounds them. Your intuition fascinates them. Your silence makes them nervous because they can feel when you pull back. And this person knows you are unique, not replaceable, not one of many, a rare soul and a rare energy. And despite their behavior or their fear, they know you love from a deeper place than most people ever have. And they feel that. They cherish that. they replay that internally. This card is literally them saying, you're different. I haven't met anyone like you. I didn't expect someone like you. And I don't want to lose someone like you. And I'm going to be honest. Card 6 is going to tie everything together. Because what's coming next is the part where Spirit reveals their next move. What they do with all this emotion and why you've been feeling them so strongly. And whether they're capable of rising to your level. So listen, y'all. Stay with me because card 6 is the moment everything clicks. All right, Clarity family, let's go ahead and pour your 6th card. Card 6 is going to reveal the turning point of this connection before we get into the total energetic frequency at the end. Let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? All right. And you got the 11th house. Let me point this out. The 11th house coming through is, it's different, okay? I said 11. There are 12 houses in astrology. In your birth chart, there in everyone's birth chart, there are 12 houses and they all signify something. And I'm going to break it down what the 11th house means for you, what sign it rules as it relates to their feelings for you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Now listen. Power 1. And this last card is different. And Spirit is saying, pay attention. Okay? Because this is the part people overlook. But it's the key to understanding how they feel and where this connection is going. Right? The house coming through, the 11th house, this is deep. Let me break it down simply and clearly. Again, I repeat myself, and it's okay. And whatever you do, it's okay too. There are 12 houses in astrology. Each one represents a different area of life. But the 11th house, baby, that one is special. The 11th house rules future timelines, wish fulfillment, soul tribes, community, long-term alignment, fate, connections, hope, plus destiny. And in love readings, relationship readings, the 11th house tells you how someone sees you in their future, not their present, not their fear, not their ego, not their avoidance, their future. Now let me talk my talk. This person imagines you in their long-term life, whether they admit it or not, whether they're acting like it or not. You show up in their future timeline. You show up in their ideal life vision. And you show up in their, if I actually settle down and choose the right scenario. And I need you to hear this clearly. You are not temporary energy to this person. You are not a fling. You are not a placeholder. You are not who they talk to when they're bored. You represent hope. A wish. You represent a possibility, a future that they thought they couldn't have, a life they didn't think they deserved. You represent a version of themselves that they didn't think they could maintain. The 11th house, it shows me they see you as someone who aligns with their destiny, even if their behavior has been inconsistent, even if their past is chaotic, and even if their fear made them pull back. See, because your energy fits into the future that they secretly want, not the past that they're trying to escape. This card literally says that this connection is bigger than the present moment. And that is why the total energetic frequency is going to hit so hard, because these 6 cards together paint a very specific picture. Now listen, before I get into the total energetic frequency, let me summarize your 6-card spread. The apocalypses, their emotional wall shattering. The Hermit, deep reflection, soul searching. Fantasy, intense desire and private obsession. God, spiritual awakening through you. The Loon, intuitive bond and soul recognition. 11th house, future, destiny, hope, long-term alignment. Baby, you're not just a person in their life. You're a turning point. You're a timeline shift. You're a soul assignment. You're a mirror, activation, and longing they can't shake. And the total energetic frequency is going to tell you exactly what this connection is, what it's leading to, and whether they can rise to meet it. All right, Clarity family, let's get into your total energetic frequency. Here it is. Thank you, Spirit. Pile 1. I need you to take a breath, because this is not a casual connection. This is not a surface level energy. This is not something that was meant to fade or be forgotten. When you take the apocalypses, the Hermit, the Fantasy, God, the Loon, and the 11th house together, you get one message. This is a soul trigger connection that rearranges both of you. Let me break this down clearly, boldly, and truthfully. The emotional frequency, unavoidable truth. With apocalypses as the first card, Spirit is saying that they cannot lie to themselves about how they feel about you. The veil is off. The mask is gone. The truth has hit. This is someone whose emotions for you shook their internal world and forced them into reflection. See, this connection is too real to ignore, and it's too deep to suppress. The internal frequency is you are their awakening. The Hermit plus God together. Baby, that's rare. All right. It means that you are the person who activates their healing, their growth, their conscious, and their spiritual evolution. You didn't just touch their heart. You touched the part of their soul that has been asleep for years. They see you as rare, spiritually aligned, deeply intuitive, emotionally safe, and someone that they're meant to learn from. Even if they ran, even if they acted confused, and even if they pulled back. See, their soul knows your role. The desire frequency, you are who they want. The fantasy energy is not casual. It means that you live in their imagination in a way no one else does. They replay you. They romanticize you. They desire you. They dream about you. They escape into you. You are not one of their fantasies. You are the fantasy. And the spiritual frequency, you are their mirror. The Loon shows. Your intuition scares and comforts them at the same time. You just know things about them. You feel their moods. You sense their intentions, and you understand their silence. This connection is telepathic. You two communicate more in energy than in words. And even if they try to distance, the cord pulls them back. The future frequency, they see you in their long-term life. See, because the 11th house reveals the secret truth. They imagine a future with you, a real one, not fantasy, not what if, but I could actually be with them long term. You align with their higher self, their destiny, their future vision, the life they want, not the life that they've been stuck in. You represent hope. You represent possibility. You represent alignment, whether they admit it or not. You feel like forever energy to them. And the final frequency summary is this. Here's the total energetic frequency of this connection. Its emotional frequency is 90% intensity. Spiritual frequency is 95% soul activation. Physical/desire frequency is 93% attraction. Future alignment, that frequency is 88% long-term potential. Now, readiness frequency, here's where it gets sticky. The readiness frequency is 62% because they need healing plus courage. The overall connection frequency is 92%. Faded, undeniable, transformative. And here is the truth Spirit is saying. This connection is not random, not accidental, not replaceable, not temporary. It's a soul trigger connection that changes both of your timelines. But whether it becomes a relationship depends on their healing, not your worthiness. You're ready. They are awakening. The potential is very strong, but the next chapter will be decided by their courage, their honesty, and their willingness to rise to your level. So, Clarity family, we just have to take a short pause on that, right? If you made it to the end of this reading, just know that wasn't by accident, because Spirit brought you here because there is something about this connection and something about you that is shifting in a major way. No matter what this person does next, no matter how the energy unfolds, remember, you are the prize. You are the peace. You are the one with the intuition, the power, and the glow. And the right person will rise to meet you, not drain you, confuse you, or dim your light. And if you want clarity on your personal situation, your next steps, or the deeper tea I can't say on YouTube, my 3 for $33 reading is open for a limited time. Ask me any 3 questions and I'll go all the way in for you. The link is in the description. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy. And thank you for letting me read for you today. Until next time, stay intuitive, stay protected, and stay in your power. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. There are feelings for you right now. Come on in, Clarity fam. Take a breath, get grounded, because y'all know how we do it over here. We get real, we get raw, we get straight into the truth Spirit has been holding on to just for you. Before we jump in, Spirit told me to open it with this. The 3 for $33 reading is now open. It's still open. A lot of you guys have asked me to just keep it open for a little while longer. And I said yes. But it's only for a limited time. And let me tell you, okay? There are things that I can reveal privately that I cannot say here on YouTube. You know, the deeper tea, the timelines, the personal messages, the things Spirit whispers that shouldn't be public. In your 3 for $33 reading, you can ask about this person, your next move, your money, your career, your future, or the spiritual shifts that you're stepping into. and I will go way in for you. The link is in the description if you feel called. All right, let's talk. Pile 2, Citrine Heart Crystal and the Dreams card. Lesson Pile 2. Your energy drew you here for a reason. You chose the Citrine Heart Crystal. And baby, that crystal is confidence, it's abundance, manifestation, and self-value. And you chose the Dreams card. Now, let me just start with this. This person sees you as the dream, not a dream, the dream, the one that doesn't make sense to them logically, okay? But it makes perfect sense to their soul. So let me talk my talk for a second. They feel like you are the kind of person that people pray for. And if they don't come at you correct, they should not come at you at all. You are not someone that they can approach casually. You're not someone that they can breadcrumb. You're not someone they can show up halfway for. This person knows that you require emotional maturity, effort, intention, and truth. And anything less would crumble before it reaches your front door. You are the wish-fulfilled energy. You are the manifestation. You are the glow, the richness, the warmth, the potential. But here's where it gets interesting. For some reason, Spirit keeps showing me that they did not play their cards right. They didn't play it right. They hesitated. They doubted. They sabotaged. They got scared. They misjudged your heart or your boundaries. And now they're realizing you were the dream all along. And so this person feels like they messed up their approach. They underestimated your standard and they thought that they had more time. Or they didn't expect you to actually walk away when their energy wasn't aligned. Now, let me be direct. You are the prize in this connection, and they know it. This is why their feelings right now are so intense, because they don't want to lose a person like you. Now listen, you got 6 more cards to go in this pile, and every single one of them is going to peel back a deeper layer of their truth, their regret, their desire, their fear, their intention, their spiritual connection to you, and what they plan to do next. And yes, we're ending this pile with a total energetic frequency that's going to tie everything together. And it's going to tell you if this alignment is destiny or release. So stay right here because pile 2 is about to get real. All right, Clarity family, let's go ahead and pull your first card for pile 2. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? You got the flame. All right, let's pull your second card and then we will channel both cards together. All right, you also got the 2 of Swords. So with the flame as card 1 and the 2 of Swords as card 2. And honey, you are pile 2. So that's 2, 2, 2. That's a synchronicity. All right. So let me tell you what all of this means. Let's start with the flame energy and then we'll move into the 2 of Swords. Now, listen. Spirit is shouting. Spirit is not whispering. Your first card is the flame. And baby, this is not a normal card to pull in a their feelings for you reading. This card is passion, ignition, obsession, awakening, desire, a soul that has been lit up. Let me talk to you. This person feels an inner spark for you that they cannot turn off. Not with distance, not with silence, not with fear, not with logic. You triggered something in them that feels primal, spiritual, emotional, and unmistakably real. This isn't just chemistry. This is recognition. This is pull. This is, why do I feel this way about someone I can't stop thinking about? When the flame shows up, Spirit is saying that you woke up a part of them that they were not ready to feel. This is the card of burning desire, longing, magnetic attraction, soul memory. Honey, you are the person that they can't shake. Not because you're convenient, but because you activate something real in their spirit. They feel drawn to you and also terrified of you at the same exact time. Okay? Now here's where it gets even more powerful. Your second card here is the Two of Swords, and baby, like I said, you're piled two. So that's 222 right in your face, a major synchronicity. And this means that this person is emotionally overwhelmed and mentally blocked because the feelings are too strong. Two of Swords is indecision, avoiding the truth, overthinking, and fear of choosing wrong. Emotional paralysis, denial of what the heart already knows. They feel the flame. They feel the pull. They feel the connection. But the intensity scares them. This is the kind of energy where someone says, I know what I feel, but I don't know what to do with it. The flame plus the Two of Swords together means they want you deeply. They don't know how to approach you. They fear making the wrong move. And they know they must come correct because they feel you slipping away if they stay silent. And let me tell you the deeper message. They know you're the dream. And that makes you even more intimidating. Not because you're difficult, but because you require a level of maturity, truth, and integrity that they haven't shown yet. Because they are standing at the emotional doorway, holding all the feelings while blocking the very path that leads directly to you. This is classic, okay? This is the classic. My heart is saying yes. My fear is saying slow down. All right, Clarity family, we're only 2 cards in. And Spirit is already dragging out the truth. We still have 4 more cards to pull in this pile, and each one is going to reveal what's really stopping them, what they want with you, whether this can move forward, and the future frequency of this connection. And remember, after card 6, I'm giving you the total energetic frequency that will tell you exactly what this connection is and where it's headed. Pile 2, let's go ahead and pull card 3. And it's going to tell me what you need to see. Thank you, Spirit. And no, I did not even try to rhyme, y'all. What is the energy as it does relate? All right. You got need time to heal. The card says, right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. So this isn't about you. It's about me. It's what the card says. Okay, let's break this down. Because, baby, this is deep. Okay, this third card shifts the entire energy of the reading. And Spirit is saying, pay close attention. Okay, because the message on this card is, right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you. It's about me. So let's break this down with the truth. This person is not pulling back because of lack of interest. It is not rejection. It is not a sign that they don't see your value. This is someone who has been emotionally overwhelmed, mentally overloaded, spiritually exhausted, and carrying unhealed patterns from their past. And now your connection has triggered their shadow and their potential at the exact same time. Why? Why did this happen? Because the flame woke them up. The Two of Swords froze them in fear. And card 3 explains why. Because they don't know how to show up for someone like you while still holding on to their unhealed pain. This is, I feel deeply for you, but I'm scared to hurt you the way life has hurt me. It's that type of energy. Let me talk to you. This card means that they're trying to protect you. They're trying to protect themselves, and they know their patterns. They know their wounds. They know their inconsistency, and they know you deserve more than their half healing. This is someone thinking, I want them, but not like this. Not with this chaos still inside me. It's not an excuse. It's a truth. But baby, here's the deeper layer. You triggered the desire to heal. Not because they want to lose you, but because they want to be someone who could actually deserve someone like you. This card is their soul saying that I need to get myself together so I don't ruin something real. And it's also confirmation of what you already felt intuitively. The distance, the uncertainty, the mixed signals, and the emotional inconsistency. It wasn't about your worth. It was about their wounds. And hear me clearly. The flame doesn't go out just because someone steps back. It burns in the background until the alignment is ready. So this card is not goodbye. This card is not yet. Pile 2. These first 3 cards are building a very clear picture. The flame is the passion, desire, awakening. Two of Swords, the fear, indecision, inner conflict, healing card. The emotional reason behind the distance. And we still have 3 cards to pull. Card 4 is going to reveal what part of their heart is opening next and what they're hiding from you and where this connection is actually headed. And when we get through all 6, we are going straight into your total energetic frequency. The real truth of this connection. All right, Clarity family, let's go ahead and pull card 4. All right. And let's see what's coming through. Okay. What is the energy? As it does relate, you got the mentor. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. All right. Well. Here we go. This 4th card is very telling, and Spirit is saying this is where the deeper purpose of this connection starts to show itself. Okay? You pulling the mentor is deep, and the message is this. Like I said, it's passing on wisdom and refining a student's characters. But let's break this down because this is not a light card. You are the teacher, even if you didn't try to be. Baby, this person didn't just meet you. They learned you, your energy, your boundaries, your confidence, the way you move. All of it has taught this person something about themselves. This connection is refining them, sharpening them, exposing their shadow, awakening their potential, and forcing them to grow in ways that they've been avoiding for years. You didn't lecture them, your presence did. Okay? So they feel like you are a step ahead of them because this card shows that they see you as wiser, emotionally stronger, more evolved, more self-aware, more spiritually tuned in. You intimidate them, not in a bad way, but in a wow, I have work to do way. Okay? Their feelings are tangled with admiration, respect, self-consciousness, and a fear of disappointing you. This is someone who feels like, I want this person, but I need to become a better version of myself before I approach them. You activate their growth journey. Remember card 3, I need time to heal, right? Well, card 4 explains why. Because they're not healing just for themselves. They're healing because you triggered the awareness. This connection is sharpening their character, and the mentor card shows that Spirit is using you as a part of their evolution. You are not the lesson. You are the activation. They see you as someone who improves their life. This isn't someone who just wants you physically or emotionally or spiritually. They see you as someone who elevates them, someone who inspires them, challenges them, grounds them, expands them, and makes them want to be better. You are not a distraction. You are direction. You are not chaos. You are clarity. And baby, not everyone gets that kind of role in someone's life. Pile 2. These 4 cards together are insanely powerful. The Flame, passion and awakening. 2 of Swords, fear and emotional paralysis. You need time to heal. The internal wound, the mentor. It's the spiritual purpose of this connection. And Spirit is saying that card 5 is going to reveal their deeper emotional truth, what they actually want with you, and the hidden intention behind their behavior. And then card 6 will seal the story before the total energetic frequency. All right, Clarity family, let's go ahead and pull card 5. What is the energy as it does relate? And let's see what's coming through. All right. You have Horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. This is how they see you. That's what the card says. But let me tell you what else I am picking up. Here's the truth. This card, it shifts the emotional frequency again. And the message is powerful. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. And baby, this is how they see you. But let me tell you what else I'm picking up. Because Spirit is showing me far more than the surface meaning. You are untouchable energy to them. This person sees you as someone who cannot be controlled, boxed in, or manipulated. You're not tied down by fear. You're not stuck in loops. And you're not desperate for validation. And you are not waiting around for anyone to figure it out. See, because you move with independence, dignity, intuition, purpose, self-respect. And they feel that. because you are free, and that scares them because they're afraid they're not strong enough to match you. This is the I can't play games with them energy. That part, okay? Because they think you're destined for bigger things. Horse freedom means you live with purpose. You're not here to repeat cycles. You're here to break them. You're not here to settle. You're here to elevate. And this person sees your glow, your destiny, your movement forward, and they know if they don't level up, you will outgrow them, period. This is someone who watches you and thinks, wow, they're going somewhere in life. And I hope I don't lose them. You are the person they won't forget. The flame card already told us they're pulled to you. Horse freedom shows why. Because you're the one who makes them think. You make them think. They think like, I have to do better. I need to grow. I can't approach them with half energy. This person has a future. I want to be in it. They see you as powerful, determined, limitless, spiritually protected, and deeply guided. You are the type who leaves a mark on someone's heart, even after months or years go by. And they think you can do better than them. Let me talk my talk. This person feels like you could choose anyone. And that is why they froze. Not because of lack of desire, but because of fear that they can't measure up. Horse freedom shows that they think you're too good for their old patterns, too emotionally mature for their confusion, and too spiritually aligned for their unhealthy habits, too evolved for the version of themselves they haven't healed yet. And see, this creates a mix of admiration, longing, insecurity, desire, and reverence. You are the type of person they feel lucky to have even encountered. You triggered their desire to change. And this card shows you inspire them. Not because you tried, but because of who you are. They want to improve. They want to grow. They want to heal. They want to match your energy, and they want to rise to your level. Horse freedom is the card of, I don't want to lose someone like this. And that's exactly how they feel. Pile 2. This story is building a very strong emotional framework. The flame, desire. 2 of Swords, fear. Healing, internal blockage. Mentor. You as their catalyst. Horse, freedom. You as their inspiration and dream. Card 6 is going to reveal the future energy of this connection, how they see the long term, and whether this can actually move forward. And then we go straight into your total energetic frequency, which will tell you the direction, the truth, and the potential outcome of this connection. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? Let's see what's coming through. You have Aries, the radical. Aries, honey, they thought you were for play, but they were mistaken, because when Aries shows up right after the horse and freedom, you have a lot of fire here, Pile 2. You got the flame. You got the horse and freedom, which represents Sagittarius. That's a fire sign. You got Aries, your final and 6th card. And the card says the radical. Let me just say this and let me be clear. Honey, this entire spread is fire. Fire of desire, fire of awakening, fire of movement, fire of truth, fire of destiny. And again, let me be very, very clear. They thought they understood you. They thought they had you figured out, and they thought you were predictable. They were mistaken. Aries is the card of boldness, unpredictability, independence, self-respect, radical self-love, doing what you want, not what others expect. That's the high vibrational energy of Aries. This person realized real quick, you are not the safe, easy, soft target that they assumed you were. You're not someone they can pull in and out of. You're not someone they can breadcrumb. You're not someone who waits around hoping they get themselves together. You are radical energy. You are self-held energy. You are first house, main character, lead role energy. And they underestimated that. They thought you were nice. They didn't realize you were powerful. Aries exposes illusions. See, the person saw your softness, your warmth, your empathy, your light, and they misread it as lack of boundaries. Then you showed your real self, the self that walks away when disrespected, the self that knows her value, the self that doesn't tolerate confusion, and the self that refuses half effort. Aries is saying you shocked them in the best way. They learned real quick. You're gentle, not weak. You are nurturing, not gullible. You're loving, not desperate. You're the person who activates their courage. Aries rules courage. This card shows that they know they have to be bold to approach you. And they know that they have to take real action. They know they can't come in halfway. This is someone thinking, I have to step up if I want this person in my life. See, because your fire, it awakens their fire. Your strength awakens their strength. And this card confirms they want to come forward, but they want to do it right. You bring out their ego and their fear at the same time. Aries is ruled by Mars, the planet of desire, action, and anger. This person feels desire for you, frustration with themselves, jealousy of the idea of you with someone else, urgency to fix things. They also feel the fear of losing you and the pressure to grow. Listen, the flame plus Aries is a full circle fire activation. This is not soft love. This is impactful love. This is transformational love. This is you changed my life and I wasn't ready love. They know you're not waiting. The radical Aries card means that they know your energy is forward moving. You are not stuck. You are not stagnant. You are not holding your life hostage, waiting on them. They feel the pressure. And it's not because you applied it, but because your movement speaks louder than their fear. Pile 2. The 6-card spread is one of the strongest fire-driven readings I've seen. You have the flame, 2 of Swords, healing, mentor, horse, freedom, Aries, the radical. This tells a full story of desire, fear, awakening, growth, courage, and destiny. And now we go straight into your total energetic frequency. The truth that ties all 6 cards together. All right? So let's pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. And let's go into your total energetic frequency. Because pile 2, this reading is not normal. This is not casual. This is not surface level. These 6 cards together form a frequency that is very specific, very spiritual, and very rare. So let's bring it all together. The flame, the awakening. This connection lit something inside them. You activated desire, truth, and soul memory. This isn't I like you. This is I remember you. They don't know why it hits so deep. It just does. And the 2 of Swords is the block. See, their mind froze because the feelings were too real. They tried to suppress it, avoid it, deny it, but the connection kept pulling them back. This is someone battling heart versus fear every day and healing the truth behind their pullback. See, they weren't rejecting you. They were overwhelmed. They need healing, stability, structure, and clarity before they can meet you at your level. So this card means that the pause wasn't a punishment, it was a protection. The mentor, you are the catalyst. You are not their lesson. You are their activation. You trigger their evolution. They admire you. They respect you. They fear disappointing you. And the card shows that you change them just by being yourself. And the horse freedom, how they see you as strong, independent, purpose-driven, spirit-led, unstoppable. See, because you are someone that they can't replace, someone they can't forget, someone they can't control and wouldn't want to, okay? Because this card says that you inspire them to become a better version of themselves. Aries, the radical, their realization. They misread you at first and they thought you were easy energy or gentle energy, but now they see you're bold, you're powerful, you're not waiting, you're not settling, you're not bending for confusion. You shocked them, and that shock created movement, not distance. The total energetic frequency, the truth, is this. The desire, 92%. Mental block, 68%. Healing required, 75%. Soul recognition, 94%. Long-term potential, 89%. Readiness right now, 58%. And see, that tells you something. Just because the desire is there and all that's there, are they ready? No. The overall connection frequency is 90%, faded plus transformative. And let me tell you the truth that Spirit is giving it. This is not a temporary connection. This is a destiny trigger connection. It is meant to awaken both of you, your purpose, your boundaries, your self-worth, your courage, and their healing journey. This connection isn't done. It's deepening. Whether this becomes a relationship depends entirely on their healing, not your value. But one thing is undeniable. You are the dream. You are the flame. You are the catalyst. You are the breakthrough. They cannot forget you. And they cannot replace you. They cannot shake the impact that you had on their soul. This is major destiny energy. Strong, fiery, karmic, clearing, and deeply transformative. Clarity family. This reading is deep. And if you're still here, that means that this message wasn't random. Spirit brought you to pile 2 because there was something in this connection that your soul already knew, and it just needed confirmation. Pile 2, hear me clearly. You are the flame in the room. You are the freedom energy. You are the radical shift in someone's life. And whether this person comes forward or not, your path does not shrink. Your light does not dim. Your destiny does not wait for anyone to catch up. This connection activated them, but it awakened you. And if you want deeper clarity on their next move, your future timeline, love, or partner, your money, your spiritual growth, or the path that your guides are trying to walk you towards. My 3 for $33 reading is open for a limited time. There are things that I can tell you privately that I simply cannot say here on YouTube. The link is in the description. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy. And thank you for letting me read for you today. Until next time, stay grounded, stay intuitive, and stay in your power. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. There are feelings for you right now. Come on in, Clarity fam. Take a breath and settle in, because we don't sugarcoat over here. We don't do fluffy messages. We don't do maybe. We get into what Spirit really wants you to know about this connection and about your power. Now, before we start, Spirit is pushing me to say this. The 3 for $33 private reading is open, but only for a limited time. A lot of you guys have come to me and sent messages on my website asking me to kind of like just prolong it for a little while longer. And I agreed. I said yes. But again, it's for a limited time at that price. Okay. After that, it's going to go up. You can ask any 3 questions, any topic: love, money, new love, next love, the future, spiritual path, whatever you need. And let me be real with you. There are things that I can tell you privately that I will not say on YouTube. You know? See, it's like the deeper spiritual truth, the timelines, the names, the feelings, the things Spirit whisper that aren't meant for the collective. Now, if you feel pulled, the link is in the description. All right, so let's go deeper. Here we go. Pile 3, your energy is different. Different as in calm, intuitive, effortless, protected, adaptable. You chose the rose quartz crystal, the amplifier, the love purifier. Nothing can disturb my peace unless I allow it. And the go with the flow card, the surrender card, the divine timing card, the I don't chase, I align energy. Let me just say this, baby. You are easy like Sunday morning, okay? And they know it. They admire it. They envy it. They are intimidated by it. And some days they are flat out jealous of how unbothered, centered, and spiritually guided you are. See, because most people get thrown off track and stay off track. But you wobble for 5 minutes and then you snap right back into alignment. And this person sees it. They see that. You don't beg for energy. You don't chase validation. You don't collapse under stress. You don't cling out of fear. You don't let people disturb your peace. You glide, you pivot, you realign, you flow. And baby, that makes you unforgettable, because this person feels like, why are they so calm? Why do they trust them? Why do they trust themselves so much? And why doesn't chaos break them? Why can't I shake their peace the way other people break down? Well, they feel a mix of attraction, intimidation, and curiosity around you, because you are the person who stays grounded, stays intuitive, stays connected, stays unbothered, stays authentic. And it low-key makes them nervous. Now listen, you have 6 cards in this pile. And each one is going to reveal what they really feel, what's blocking them, okay? And what they are afraid to admit, and how you energetically affect them, and whether this connection has a true long potential. Now remember, after all 6 cards, I'm breaking down the total energetic frequency, and that is where the truth hits the hardest. So stay with me until the end, because Piles 3 energy is not light, it's not random, and it's definitely not accidental. All right, Clarity family, let's go ahead and pull card 1. All right, what is the energy as it does relate? And let's see what's coming through. And you got the Healer. Okay, let's pull card 2. You got the High Priestess. So we'll go ahead and start with the energy of the Healer. And then we will move directly into the High Priestess card. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Listen, listen. You pulled the Healer, and let me tell you exactly what this means. That this person experiences you as someone who brings peace, clarity, emotional grounding, spiritual truth, and internal balance without even trying. Your presence resets people. Your energy calms their chaos, and your intuition sees what they try to hide. Your softness disarms their defenses. Your boundaries command respect without raising your voice. You are the kind of energy people don't forget, because you change how they feel about themselves. See, this person feels safe with you, safer than they expected, safer than they felt in years. See, sometimes safer than they know how to handle. Your energy heals, your silence heals, your boundaries heal, and your presence heals. You don't fix people, you remind them of their truth. And because of that, they see you as someone who is emotionally and spiritually above the noise of this world. This is why they are intimidated. And this is why they are drawn in. This is why they can't shake you. Because you're not chaos. You are restoration. And baby, card 2, you pulled the High Priestess right after the Healer. This is not just confirmation. This is Spirit telling you that you are operating on a different frequency entirely. The High Priestess is intuition, psychic knowing, divine femininity, spiritual power, mystery, depth, inner calm, and the ability to see through people. You see what they're not saying. You read between their words. You feel their energy before they approach you. You sense their emotions even when they're silent. Yeah, so this person feels exposed around you. Not in a bad way, okay? But in a I can't hide the truth from them way. You can't be lied to. You can't be manipulated. You can't be confused for long. See, because they know that you see right through them. And that both attracts them and scares them. The High Priestess is sacred. It's sacred, rare energy. It means you're not desperate. You're not clingy. You're not loud. You're not forcing anything. You sit in your power quietly. And that is more intimidating than anything else. See, this person feels like, why do they know me this deeply? Why do they read my silence? And why do they stay so calm when everyone else would react? Well, your intuition is a mirror for them. Your peace exposes their inner turbulence, and your flow shows them where they are blocked. You are the lesson that they didn't know they needed. So, pile 3. The first 2 cards are already painting a very clear picture. The Healer, you soothe them, ground them, and elevate their energy. the high priestess. You see them, sense them, and understand what they hide. This is major influence energy. This is you change me without touching me energy. This is I feel vulnerable around you because you know too much energy. And baby, we're only 2 cards in. Card 3 is going to reveal what part of their heart is opening and what fear they're battling or what truth they're hiding from you. So let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? Well, let's see what's coming through. What is the energy as it does relate? You have my dreams. The card says, I have been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. Wow. Okay. Let's see what I'm picking up. Y'all. Baby, let me tell you exactly what this means. Because this is not surface level. You live in their subconscious mind. This person doesn't just think about you during the day. They feel you at night. You show up in their dream space when the ego is quiet and their defenses are down. See, in dreams, people can't pretend. They can't run. They can't hide. Dreams expose the truth of the heart. So when this person dreams of freedom with you, love with you, closeness with you, comfort with you, that is their soul speaking, not their fear. In their dreams, they are their true self with you. In the 3D world, they are guarded. They second guess themselves. They worry. They overthink. But in the inner world, they let it all fall. They imagine touching you, talking to you, being vulnerable with you, laughing with you, walking beside you, being emotionally open, and being the version of themselves that they wish they were in real life. Your connection feels easy to them in dreams because that's the version of them that isn't afraid of losing you. See, because you represent home energy to them. Dreams are not random. This card isn't about fantasy. It's about emotional truth. See, this person dreams of you because you feel safe. You feel safe. You feel familiar. You feel spiritual. You feel comforting. You feel like someone that they can trust. This is the kind of dream energy people get when a connection is past life, soul level, or karmic clearing. They feel free with you in the dream realm because that's where their spirit recognizes you without the interference of fear or trauma. They wake up missing you. And this is the part that hits. When they wake up from these dreams, they feel longing, confusion. They feel desire and emotional vulnerability. And sometimes sadness because the dream version of your connection feels easier than the real life fears they carry. So this card means that their heart is already with you and their fear is the only thing lagging behind, right? So pile 3, look at your first 3 cards. The healer, the high priestess, my dreams. Baby, this is spiritual connection, psychic connection, energetic merging, and heart level resonance. This reading is different. This person feels you on every level. Card 4 is going to reveal what part of their soul is waking up and what they are hiding emotionally or what they want with you that they haven't admitted. So let's go ahead and tap into that energy. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? And let's see what's coming through. And you have the storyteller. Ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. All right. Tell you what I am picking up. You pulled the storyteller, and this message tells me this, that this person doesn't just think about you, they narrate you. They replay moments, rewrite scenes, imagine conversations. They assign meaning to your silence. They fill in emotional blanks and fantasize about what could be. They create future scenarios, analyze their own behavior through you. See, because you live in their internal storyline. This is someone who literally sits there thinking, what would they think if I said this? And what story am I fitting into their life right now? Are we in a beginning, a pause, or a comeback chapter? You are a chapter in their emotional novel. And baby, you are not the side character. You are the main plot line. See, because you trigger their self-reflection. The storyteller is symbolic energy. This means that you make this person reflect on who they are, who they want to be, what patterns they repeat, and what versions of themselves that they show you, and how they come across, what they are afraid of. This is someone who goes, why did I react like that? Why did I back away? Why do I care this much? Why do they matter so deeply? You make them see their emotional patterns, and that is why your energy is so transformative. Because they try to interpret your energy like a symbol. Because this card means that you are an enigma to them, a message, a metaphor, a symbol they can't decode all the way. Every little thing you do, it feels like it means something to them. Your silence, a message. Your calmness, a message. Your distance, a message. Your intuition, a message. You are the only person they can't analyze logically because your energy lives in their subconscious. And that drives them crazy in a low-key way because they can't figure you out. They want to rewrite their story with you in it. The healer, the high priestess, my dreams. Okay, so this person feels like you are the story that they weren't ready for, but also the story that shifts their entire timeline. The storyteller card means that they see you as a turning point, someone who changes their beliefs. You're someone who changes their choices, their future, their spiritual path, their emotional truth. You are not a chapter. You're a plot twist. And see, they feel like this connection has meaning. This is not someone who sees this as just talking. You are symbolic to them. You represent destiny, alignment, spiritual awakening, inner truth. You represent emotional vulnerability, possibility. So this is why they dream of you, and they fear you, and they want you. You fit into their life's meaning in a way that they can't logic their way out of it. Pile 3. Look at your lineup so far. The healer. Your ability to reset their emotional energy. The high priestess. Your intuition plus spiritual power. My dreams. Their subconscious love plus astral connection. The storyteller, how they internalize your presence. This connection is deep, spiritual, layered, transformative. Card 5 will reveal the emotional truth they're hiding and the real reason they hold back. or the next shift in the connection. Let's go. What is the energy as it does relate? And let's see what's coming through. You have the dolphin, play. The card says, swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. You know why I love the dolphin card coming through, especially that message, go with the flow. Why do I like that? And that's the last line here in the dolphin card. You tell me, Pile 3. Why do I absolutely love the fact that this card came out? Well, because you were drawn to the card here, go with the flow. So that's a synchronicity, baby. Now, let me tell you what I'm picking up. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all, Spirit done showed up, showing out just for you, Pile 3. So let me tell you, here's the thing. Listen. This is not random. This is alignment. This is confirmation. This is Spirit saying, this is your energy. This is your frequency. This is your power. Let me tell you what I'm picking up. You are their light energy, not their chaos. The dolphin represents joy, emotional freedom, ease, intuitive movement, and spiritual playfulness. You are the person who doesn't make love heavy. You don't force, you don't cling, you don't scheme, you don't manipulate. You harmonize. This person feels like whenever I think of them, my energy lifts, my chest relaxes, I breathe easier. See, because you are their emotional reset button in a world full of heaviness. They are amazed by how you stay so unbothered. The dolphin is a master of emotional intelligence. This person sees you as someone who moves with joy, chooses peace, doesn't entertain drama, doesn't react impulsively, doesn't fight for attention, doesn't chase, doesn't break down when tested. You glide above the chaos they're drowning in. And that is why the dolphin showed up. You don't just go with the flow. You are the flow. You move how Spirit moves. You trust the divine tide. And you know when to hold, when to surrender, when to detach, and when to align. See, this person watches you and thinks, how do they stay so calm? How do they move so gracefully? And how do they stay so balanced? Because you're spiritually grown, you're healed, you're aware, you're intuitive, you're in your power. They wish they could feel what you feel. The dolphin card also means that they crave emotional peace you live in. You make them want to laugh more, trust more, soften more, take life less seriously, and break out of survival mode. You make them want to let go of fear, stop overthinking, and breathe. Your joy activates their healing. Your calm shows them their chaos, and your flow highlights their stagnation. And instead of resenting it, they admire you for it. You bring them back to themselves. Let me talk my talk. This person's spirit feels safe with you. They can relax around you in ways that they can't relax around anyone else because you bring them back to their innocence, their inner child, their softness, their curiosity, their hope, their joy. And this connection reminds them that love isn't supposed to be heavy, and love isn't supposed to be war. Love isn't supposed to be punishment. So with you, love feels like breathing again. Pile 3, Look at these first 5 cards. The healer, the high priestess, my dreams, the storyteller, the dolphin. This is not a regular connection. This is a spiritual, emotional, dream realm, intuitive bond that touches this person on every level. Now, card 6 will reveal the long-term energy, the future potential, and the real truth that Spirit wants you to know. And then we go straight into your total energetic frequency, and then the closing. All right, Clarity family, let's go ahead and pull your message for card 6. What is the energy as it does relate what's coming through? You got Aquarius, the innovator. Let me just say this. Y'all know Aquarius is an air sign, right? And also, it represents things that are rare, right? You are unlike anyone they have ever met. Aquarius energy is rare, unique, unpredictable, and unforgettable. See, this person sees you as different, elevated, spiritually advanced, mentally sharp, emotional mature, energetically rare, and not replicable. You are not their type. You are not someone they could walk away from and easily replace. You are the kind of person who changes people's minds, hearts, emotions, and future just by existing. Aquarius is the singular soul in a world full of copies. That's you. And somewhere in your birth chart, it could be in the top placements of your birth chart, but Aquarius is there. It could be in the sun, moon, rising sign, the 7th house of relationship, the planet Venus, or in your 10th house. You feel like a future that they can barely understand. Aquarius rules the future, destiny, breakthroughs, evolution, higher consciousness, soul alignment. And this person looks at you and sees a life I want, but don't feel ready for yet. You represent a future version of themselves, and they haven't grown into that yet. And that both attracts them and scares them. Your energy is a wake-up call because Aquarius shatters patterns. It breaks generational cycles. It rebels against fear. It chooses truth over comfort. So you are the person who makes them confront their truth, confront their avoidance. You make them confront their habits, confront their trauma, confront their desire, and confront their fear. You are not a love interest to them. You are a breakthrough. You are a reality check. You are a catalyst. You are the one who won't let them go backwards. Aquarius energy pulls people forward into evolution, into healing, into growth. And this person feels like, because of them, I can't stay the same. I have to level up. I have to grow. I have to face myself. You don't even try to change them. Your existence, it does it for you. So this is why they feel intimidated, inspired, pulled, awakened, exposed, challenged, and magnetized all at once. Innovator equals they see you as the upgrade. You're not safe energy, you're ascension energy. You're not comfort, you're elevation. You are not routine, you're expansion. Aquarius is the card of, I've never met anyone like this. This connection hit different, and this person changed something in me, and I have to rise if I want to match their level. You are the awakening. Pile 3. Your 6 cards are insane. The Healer, the High Priestess, My Dreams, the Storyteller, the Dolphin, Aquarius, the Innovator. Do you see the theme? This connection is spiritual, intuitive, subconscious, transformative, emotionally elevating, future altering, and destiny coded. And now we go directly into your total energetic frequency, which will tell you exactly what this connection is and where it's headed. Here it is. Here we go. Take a breath. Let's bring it all together. Here's the total energetic frequency. Let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Pull your energy back into your body. And let's bring all 6 cards together. Pile 3, this isn't a normal connection. This is not casual. This is not talking. This isn't temporary. This is a soul frequency connection that shows up in your intuition, your dream space, your emotional body, and your spiritual evolution. So let's break it all the way down. The Healer, you reset them. You are the soft place that their soul lands on. Your presence heals what life has broken in them. You don't fix them, your energy does. See, because they never met someone who naturally stabilizes their spirit the way you do. The High Priestess, you see right through them. They cannot hide from you. You read their silence like it's language. You know their truth even when they don't speak it. This level of intuitive connection, it scares them and comforts them at the same time. My Dreams, you live in their subconscious. They dream of you. They bond with you in the astral. Their soul meets yours when their mind shuts off. In their dreams, you are already together. You are free. You are in love. You are peace. That is the true version of their heart. And the Storyteller, you are their inner narrative. See, this person makes a whole emotional story about you. You are the plot twist, the catalyst, the breakthrough, the lesson, the turning point, the character they can't let go of. You are their internal reference point for truth, growth, desire, and alignment. The Dolphin, you are joy in human form. You are playful, intuitive, emotionally free, spiritually aligned. You remind them that love can be light, joyful, gentle, peaceful, divine. You are the opposite of their past pain that terrifies them, and also it draws them in like nothing else. Aquarius, you are the future. They want you, but they don't feel ready for. You are not just different, you are evolution because you represent a better life, a better version of themselves, a higher path, a healed relationship, emotional intelligence, and spiritual partnership. You make them think about their future. You make them want to grow. You make them question everything that they settled for. You are the upgrade. And here is the full energetic equation. Spiritual connection, 97%. Intuitive bond, 95%. Subconscious tie, 92%. Desire to evolve for you, 89%. Emotional readiness right now, 61%. Long-term potential, 90%. The overall connection frequency, 93%. Spiritual plus transformative plus destiny coded. Let me tell you the truth plainly. This is not a random connection. This is a timeline connection. Your energy upgrades their life. Your intuition awakens their spirit. And your presence, it triggers their evolution. This connection is meant to activate you, transform them, and push both of you into higher alignment. This is a deep soul level bond with long term potential. If they rise into the version of themselves that matches your frequency. And Spirit is saying they want to, but the question is, can they? You are ahead spiritually, and they are catching up emotionally. But the connection, real, raw, subconscious, spiritual, undeniable, and transformative. All right, Clarity family, if you're still here, your soul needed this. Pause 3 energy is powerful, intuitive, and unlike anything else. Remember this: you are the calm, you are the healer, you are the clarity, you are the upgrade. And no matter what happens next, your path is protected, guided, and divinely aligned. And if you want deeper clarity on this connection, their next move, your future partner, your destiny timeline, or your spiritual gifts, my 3 for $33 reading is open for a limited time. There are things that I can say privately that I simply cannot reveal on YouTube. The link is in the description. Thank you for being here. Stay intuitive, stay guided, and stay in your power.